Hello, and welcome to the first Gilder's football analysis. I've picked one player from yesterday's Premier League matches who had the most significant influence on a game. There was limited choice because there weren't too many standout players amongst the games, but as you can see from the title of my video, my star player of Saturday was Glenn Murray for his excellent performance for Crystal Palace against West Ham United as Crystal Palace won 3-1 at Upton Park. So let's take a look at some of the stats for Glenn Murray's performance yesterday. He got 2 goals from 5 shots on target he had. He had a 58% passing actually, completing 7 out of 12 passes he attempted. He made 3 defensive clearances, but he did get 2 yellow cards, which resulted in him getting sent off half through the second half, which marred his performance slightly. Let's take a look at what he did during the game. So in this first clip, we see Glenn Murray receive his first yellow card. He's trying to get into the match, it's very early on, but he's unfortunate because it's a poor touch from him. It bounces up to him there, and as he's trying to recover the ball, he hacks Koyate down, and it's just very unlucky really, but he does receive a yellow card. This is one of Glenn Murray's best chances of the match. He sets it up almost by himself with help from Punchin again, but you can see he's there, he's wanting to get the ball, he's trying to be the hold-up man as he's a striker. And so the ball comes, he plays a little, he controls it, and he plays it to Punchin, hoping to get the 1-2. And immediately, as soon as he's played it, he's wanting to get in there. He's wanting to get the defenders running back towards their goal, because that is what they do not like. Defenders hate running back towards their goal. And as you can see, he gets in between Jenkinson and I think it's Reed here. Tompkins is completely out position, trying to win the header, but as he goes on, he's got the defenders running back towards their goal, their worst thought, and the ball is played through excellently. He's got a lot of space, and he does the right thing at just shooting, but it's a good save from Adrian in the end. He's unlucky. So this is Glenn Murray's first goal. He's had a few chances already, and it comes from a corner this time. You can see he's in that crowd of players there with Jenkinson, Song, Balassi, and he's on the end. And Jenkinson, number 18, is meant to be marking him. And it's fantastic movement to make space for him. He goes in, he fakes to go in there, and then he stops, he cuts back, and Jenkinson, he's already lost him here. He's got no idea where he is. Just look at him, he's trying to follow the ball, trying to follow Glenn Murray, and so that little cut back from Glenn Murray allows him to get a run on Jenkinson. See that space there? So, which means he can climb much higher than Jenkinson, and as you can see here, much higher. He heads it down, doing what every striker should do. Every player should head it down to try and get the goal. And Cresswell is very unlucky that he scuffs the clearance, but it's all come from Glenn Murray. Without Glenn Murray heading it down, making the movement, getting the power in the header, then that's not happening. Cresswell could easily clear it, Jenkinson could head it away, and it's a goal. So this is a clip of the second goal. Scott Dann scored a header for Crystal Palace from a corner. And it's not so much how Glenn Murray's created the chance or scored the goal, but he's still got very good movement as a striker. You can see here, he's already on the move. As the ball swings in, all the players are looking at him or the ball. They're worried that Glenn Murray might score because he's already got a goal. So he's put fear in the defender, and it's allowed Scott Dann to peel off his own defender. And as you can see, Scott Dann wins the header, but Glenn Murray's still there, trying to poach for his own goal. He's a striker, he wants to be in the team, he's got limited chances as a player, he's only had 7 appearances this season, so he wants to get more goals. And but Scott Dann does actually score in the end, very good header. Glenn Murray's unlucky, he didn't get the knockdown, but there you go. Here we see Glenn Murray's second goal and Crystal Palace's third. And this is a brilliant header. You can see him there. He's just stood a bit offside, trying to confuse the defenders, and he's done it very successfully. because no one is picking him up properly. Tompkins is meant to be marking him, and as Puncheon, he goes to swing the ball in. Is there a hint of offside, perhaps? But look at that header, a brilliant diving header. Tompkins is nowhere near him, and it's a brilliant piece of skill, and it puts the game out of reach, really, for West Ham. Makes it 3-0, and yes, it's where it goes wrong for Glenn Murray, unfortunately. Halfway through the second half, he wants to bag his hat-trick. He was on loan at Reading for half the season, but he wants to prove to his manager Alan Pardew that he's worthy of his spot by bagging a hat-trick. But he's rash, he's unlucky with a bounce. It just bounces in front of him, and he just lashes out trying to get the ball from Reed, and he's just unlucky. It is a yellow card. And Glenn Murray, he knows it. He knows he's being sent off. He's having a little chuckle. He's just disappointed because by the time he gets back from his suspension, who knows, Shamak, Sonogo, Gale, they could have taken his space, and all his hard work from this game could have been undone. But it was a brilliant performance. Other than him, without him, Crystal Palace wouldn't have ran out 3-1 winners. Because he's got 2 goals, and he's done brilliantly, really. A very good performance from Glenn Murray, and he deserves to be credited for it. So that was Glenn Murray's performance against West Ham United on Saturday the 28th of February. I think you'll agree it was a good performance despite his red card. This video has been a little longer than I hoped it would be, but I just want you guys to let me know if you think I should make it shorter, keep it the same, or even make it longer. And also, just comment on what you thought of the first Gilder's football analysis. Thank you very much, guys, and see you next time.